let's say for this effect, I hand the deck over to the participant and they can give it a shuffle. After they're done shuffling the deck, they would hand the cards back to me, and I would show them that all of the cards are different, and they shuffle these any way they wanted, and they actually shuffle these quite well. So I'm gonna have the participant go ahead and touch any card as I spread through. So let's say they go ahead and touch this card, and I explain. Would you like me to go back a few cards, or would you like me to go forward a few cards, or would you like this card? Let's say they want me to go back 3 cards. I say, okay, this card, yes. So in this case, we have the 5 of diamonds. So what we're going to be doing with the 5 of diamonds is something called a spell count. So we're either going to spell or count the 5, and then we're going to spell diamonds, but it's all up to the participant. So would you like me to count 5 or spell 5? Let's say spell 5. So Five. Here's the first card, and then diamonds. Diamonds. Perfect. So we used your 5 of diamonds to find a couple of cards, and we landed on these two. So finally, what I would like for you to do is go ahead and pick up one card. Let's say they pick up this one, and I say throw it somewhere in the deck. Let's say they throw it here. I say, okay, perfect. You shuffled the deck. I showed these were all different. You touched any card you wanted. Using that card, we then spelled it and we got 2 cards. You threw one card into the deck, and we're left with this card. This card is the 8 of spades. I had the box here since the beginning. Every card has a soulmate. In this case, the soulmate would be the 8 of clubs. The participant can go ahead, pick up the box, open it. See, there's only one card in here as well. And when they turn over this card, they have the 8 of clubs as well. That is today's effect. If you would like to learn how to do this, stick around for the tutorial. Before I get into the tutorial for this effect, however, I don't know if I will teach it in this video, because we're actually going to be doing the next deck review. If you are new to the channel, I got a bunch of cards for Christmas, so I decided to take one day out of every week to do one deck review. And this is the next deck. And if I decide not to teach the trick in this video because of the time, the next video I will teach the effect. So this is the Day of the Dead deck. This may be a little hard to see, okay? Doesn't really matter how I hold it, it looks like. But starting off, there is the Day of the Dead logo. So you have the skull and you have like the other stuff on the head. Look up Day of the Dead. And then it has the Day of the Dead. It looks like maybe in Spanish. Diadelomusmertos. Now, the back of the box is going to have those 2 skulls like the front, but this top one is upside down and this one is not upside down. The side of the boxes are normal, and then you have your ad copy on the bottom, followed by nothing at the top. If you go ahead and take out the cards, you're going to see there is nothing in here, just a plain white box. Now you do receive an ad card, and this says a mixture of indigenous and European traditions, Dia de la Muertos, I probably said that wrong, is an ancient celebration in which people believe our ancestors come back from the underworld to spend a day with us to dine and dance to the beat of the music as to remind us that our memories never leave us, inviting us to live honorable, joyful, and loving lives. The houses are covered with orange flowers called Zempasuchil to help guide the dead on their way back, and sugar skulls are given away as a sign of friendship. So that is what's on the box, sugar skulls. So this is just what I read, and here's the back what it says. Spades are the god of death's flint knife seeking the heart of man. Hearts contain the soul within. Clubs are mysticism and nature's power, while diamonds symbolize the material world that we leave behind after death. So, the two jokers are as follows. Well, first of all, before we do the jokers, actually, here's the back design. So it's just gonna be okay. So it's gonna be the back design of the box, the two sugar skulls, which I can't really show you because this is black on black, which isn't the best thing. But here is the first joker, and here is the second joker. And these two jokers are identical in a sense, except the colors are different. So this one is sort of a green, while this one is gray. So the cards themselves, here's the ace. I hope you can see that. And the 2 through 10 is gonna be a little different in a sense, but also bicycle. So let me show you. So as you can see for the clubs, you can see the outline in the club. And I think that's where it is actually different compared to a bicycle. So I will show you these a little here. Now the court cards are going to be different. So they're going to be Day of the Dead. You can see that there. Here's the Queen. Here's the King. And then we have the hearts. Different color, different design. Now, because no one actually voted on what deck to choose, I've been actually choosing the decks. I think I've only had actually one deck voted on by one person. So, I'm gonna show you, as always, the remaining decks at the end of the video. I think I will actually put the tutorial in the next video, just because this video will be a little long, and I can break down different endings in the tutorial and different ways of doing this. But yeah, these are pretty cool, except I don't like how black every single thing is. So the spades are going to have a different design as well. And I will show you the ace of spades right there. And finally, we are on the diamonds. And here's the ace of diamonds. So that was the deck review and the effect for today. I hope you really enjoyed this. Now my next video, I will be doing the tutorial, and there are a couple of endings you can actually do. And I just want to actually break it down really nice in the next video. If I do it this video, it may actually be too long. So that's why. So, the remaining decks we have for review, if you would like to vote, if you don't want to vote, or if you don't vote, I already have a deck in mind. So we're going to have World War II movie covers and movie posters. So if you're a history buff or if you're into World War II, this is actually a really nice deck. The next deck is going to be X-Men. And then we have Thor. So it looks like we're going to actually finish up all of these reviews in February. So those are the available decks. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the next video will be the tutorial. Bye.